Good morning and welcome to Richfield Main Street's Gratitude Breakfast and Main Street Stars Awards. Super glad that you're here. I can't believe here it is already December. The year flew by. Lots of fun things. I'm thinking this morning about Main Street Day that we did and our 2 wine walks. I'm thinking about Small Business Saturday and just how engaged we have been primarily with merchants and community members. We just finished doing the first ever Main Street Christmas tree, where we made ornaments that are shaped in hearts and asked community members on Small Business Saturday what makes our hometown special. So the theme of the tree is downtown is the heart of Richfield. We love it. Please vote for it if you haven't already voted. But it's just been, it feels like a really good year of engagement, and appreciate the updates in this venue every month. I do want to say that for 2025, we're going to switch to every other month. So we will try to get that word out as best we can, but we'll do starting in February, every 2 months, ending up with here in December. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Main Street Stars Awards. We are going to do a special award, and then we have a check presentation for our tax credit program, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. So I'd like to invite the chair for 2025, Kristen Riggs. Come on.
Hopefully all of you voted for our Main Street Awards this year, and thanks again for a full house, because we really appreciate having everyone who attends our community meetings. It's also such a good place for you to be able to share as well. So with that, investing your time, we want to honor, which it was really, really tough this year because we have a lot of great community members and a lot of great new businesses. So I think that's actually one thing really quick to mention is that every year, even in COVID, that downtown consistently continues to grow. And we continue to see a lot of amazing businesses and a lot of amazing business owners investing downtown. And we're seeing, even with no additional square footage necessarily, just the concentration of all of these tenants maximizing every minute of the space we do have. So I do encourage you to create some additional square footage. So there's a huge demand. I don't know where Randy is.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks to the port to maybe get some underway. So this year, and I apologize, I'm going to have to read it a little bit, but for Rookie of the Year is one of the awards that we hand out. And this is kind of tough because it is the best new business. And this award is given to a company that opened during the current calendar year within the Main Street district. So that's just, our few little blocks from Sargent to Division and Main to about 5th. So very, very tough. We had a lot of really great businesses open this year. And so with that though, the vote was very tight for the most significant positive impact to downtown and the program. And this year, the Rookie Business of the Year goes to Richfield Wine Bar.
Our true rookie. I'm a rookie. There you go. Yay. Thank you so much.
So for those of you who don't know, this is Mandy. She's the owner of Richfield Wine Bar, and it opened off of the little alley, Second Place, right behind the old fire station. So if you haven't been there, you'll have to check it out. And there's lots of little art classes and things, so they maximize their time in their space as well. And that kind of leads us, it was a very, very tough, very close votes. So the Business of the Year award is given to the business who supports the Richfield Main Street efforts and provides positive impact to all of the downtown through its operations. It can include participating in the program or participating in events. But the real goal is identifying a business that really brings more people to downtown through their investments and their resources. And so again, this was a really, really tight vote, and it was, I mean, just within a couple. So, like other elections, your vote matters. But this year, the Business of the Year goes to Nest Food Truck. And unfortunately, Scott isn't here. I know.
We'll get it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Might be a little busy.
I think the thing that was unique about what he did too is as soon as he landed in downtown, he reached out to other businesses, especially Richfield Craft Brewing, who he was aware was had a partnership with other food and restaurant places to bring food to RCB while you're enjoying your beer and your drinks there. And Scott really made that happen. And he ends up delivering to a lot of other different places too. So just the outreach and the enthusiasm for becoming a part of downtown, and he's a real unifier. And he is now a Main Street Board member, so we're real pleased and proud of that.
And then we have our Volunteer of the Year. So most everyone here at some point this year has participated in something. And so we really appreciate all of your efforts. And again, it's a very, very hard, but we do want to make a special recognition in people who really kind of stood out. And it's hard, and this was tough too, just within a couple votes. But this year, the volunteer, the award overall goes to a Ridgefield Main Street volunteer who's gone above and beyond, not only in the support, but also within the participation of committees or events or specific service projects. And this year we get to award Sophie Chi.
Thank you.
I did all of that, or let's say some of it.
You did a lot.
Sophie's a member of the design committee, if you're not super familiar, and then she has been outstanding in really pushing our tree well program, and she always has great ideas and initiative, so we appreciate everything. Partner of the Year, this award goes out to another nonprofit or public agency who also supports Ridgefield Main Street with mutual goals, in addition to just helping us accomplish, our mission. And I think this year's Partner of the Year has always kind of been there, and I feel like one of the, kind of the heart of downtown and heart of Ridgefield is just our small town ambiance. But a really awesome synergy to that is that we have such a dynamic city of Ridgefield, and the staff and the roots here and the consistency. So one thing I kind of always talk about is there's a lot of other jurisdictions where there's personal agendas, and every couple of years there's a side swipe. And one aspect about Ridgefield that probably really lends to some of our small town ambiance, even as big as we're getting, is the fact that there's consistency. There's a focus, and there's a really thoughtful plan. And so with that, we would love to appreciate our Partner of the Year, the City of Ridgefield, because they've kind of been there all 10 years, and we work in a really dynamic synergy between all of the events.
Thank you to the city.
Yeah, what about others? Yeah, then you.
He's like,
And we also need to recognize other council members.
Oh,
They
yeah.
need to be
We have one more award. Unfortunately, on November 10th, we lost Stan Okinaka, who was a board member for over 9 years in Main Street. He also served on the Planning Commission for the City of Ridgefield. He had been in Ridgefield, and once he got here, just engaged with so many people on so many different levels. He had a little side secret, not so secret political career. He supported his wife Jan in golf and their families. He had a daughter. He was very, very involved in the recovery community in Clark County. And it's just a real loss. He was a personal friend of mine. And so I invited Jan here, and we do have a special, geez, I need to pull it together. I did fine at the service. I'd like to invite Jan up, and we have a special Main Street star in honor of Jan. Okay. Also here, we have a guest from the Building Industry Association here to present a check to Main Street in the amount of $10,000 for the tax credit program. And so we're really grateful. I'd like to invite Tracy Dorio up. We are really grateful for their participation. Remember, this is not a guarantee for Main Street. This is a company that sees the value in Main Street organizations and the impact that they have in the business economy of a downtown. So a company chooses to make a donation to their Main Street organization and takes 75% credit of that donation in their B&O tax account. So thank you.
Very good. On behalf of the Building Industry Association of Washington and Member Services Corporation, it's my honor to present Ridgefield Main Street with this check for $10,000. Very good. For you that do not know me, my name is Tracy Dorio, and that is how it's correctly pronounced. For some reason, your past mayor and your chief pronounce it Dorian. I think they just caved in on the east. I was the 2021 president of the Building Industry Association of Washington, which is the state's largest trade association, representing over 8,200 member companies. So we are the people that in these communities go out every day and build the American dream, and I'm proud to represent those folks. Member Services Corporation is our for-profit wing, and so as Mary Kay pointed out, we had an opportunity last year to divert some of our business and occupation tax to some other worthy causes. As a member of that, when I scanned that list, I saw my hometown on that list, and I immediately nominated Ridgefield. We voted to do this, and so we are providing about $40,000 that we're distributing to various Main Street associations around the area. And I'm just proud that my hometown is doing as well as they're doing. Thank you for everything you all do to keep this community as vivacious as it is, and to really build on the legacy that started with my family moving here in the late 60s. I think many of you know that my mom believed in this community. She was one of the founders of the amazing Ridgefield 4th of July parade that hundreds of thousands of people have attended. I've attended so many times. Used to drive a parade car with her in it at one time, so that was kind of cool. And of course, the lasting legacy of my sister is your chief of police, Kathy. One of the most amazing people that I know. I'm proud and humbled. So my company began in Ridgefield. I graduated Ridgefield High School in '74, and founded Dorio Construction. This is our 47th year as a premier custom home builder in Southwest Washington. And so I'm proud to have built the Hauser residence at Bethany Vineyards last year. And this morning I understand that Walt Hauser passed away. So if we can just take a moment of silence and think of Walt. Amazing guy, amazing community. I have to, just as a side note, make a confession since my sister's not here. So roughly 50 years ago, about probably 200 feet from here, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I thought it was a brilliant idea to throw rocks through the windows of the old Ridgefield High School. Now, in fairness, it was being torn down, so there was one wall standing. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm out on my paper route. I lay my bike on the steps that still exist here with my papers, and I go over and I hoofing rocks through those windows. Pretty soon I see a flashlight, and the town constable, his name was Lincoln Elliott, walks up those stairs and he says, "Tracy, what the hell are you doing?" So of course he stopped me from doing that, which I still thought was a brilliant idea up until that moment. He said, "You go home and you tell your folks what you did." So at about 2:59, when the patrol car pulled into the yard, I made that confession. I think that event probably saved me from a life of crime. Remembering you, Link Elliott, thank you. Anyway, on behalf again of BIAW, we're looking forward to the amazing things that you'll do with this donation. And as a Member Services Corporation board member, I will do all I can to make sure that when an opportunity becomes available to give you more money, I'll bring more money. So
It starts up again on January 3rd. So
We'll be watching.
we'll start it all over again. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any announcements? I invite you to, we have more coffee coming and certainly more breakfast. But thank you for being here. Does anybody have any announcements or anything they need to say? Yes.
The Neighborhood Refuge is officially open on Friday.
Congratulations. That is a long
4
time
years.
coming. Wow. It's going to be very, very exciting.
3 to 10 Friday and Saturday, and 12 to 7 on Sunday. To start.
Super exciting. I want to say thank you to our annual sponsors, ALNA and the Port of Ridgefield, and Riverview Bank is coming on as an annual sponsor in 2025. So we love that partnership and that support. We're getting ready for the Wine Walk already, which will be that first Saturday in March, and we'll do another one in November. We just really think that event is very mission aligned with us, and we're trying to refine the process, and what we really need to focus on in 2025 is maximizing the fundraising part of that event. So 2025 planning is well underway. Maybe at some point we'll get a little break, but probably not. We're going. I want to say thank you to Regina and to Haley for helping me out, as well as board members. So thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you in February here. And that's, I think, all we have. Thank you so much.